Did you know that lender credits can actually save you thousands of dollars upfront, but they could actually cost you even more over time if you're not actually careful? Understanding that this is actually a trade off is key to making the right decision when applying for a mortgage. So, I'm Stephen Brock. I am the brutally honest loan officer. And what we're going to do is we're going to break down what lender credits actually are and whether they are worth it or not. So if you're wondering whether to accept them or pay closing costs more out of your pocket, you're not alone. In this video, it will actually clear up that confusion and let you figure it out. So when you are getting a mortgage, you're faced with a common dilemma out there. Do you want to pay your closing costs upfront out of your pocket, or do you want to offset those costs with a lender credit? On the surface, a lender credit actually sounds great, right? You get some free money. But who wouldn't want to pay less at closing? Like, that's usually why we do it. But the catch is lender credits often come with a higher interest rate. So here's how lender credits actually work. Essentially, the lender agrees to cover part or all of your closing costs in exchange for charging you a slightly higher interest rate on your mortgage. The higher rate increases your actual monthly payment, which is how the lender actually makes back that upfront cost cover over time. For example, if you offer $5,000 in lender credit, you might have to accept a rate that is a quarter or maybe even a half a point higher than you would have got if you just paid the $5,000 out of your pocket. So let's look at two common scenarios. If you're planning to stay in your home for a short period of time, say 5 years or less, a lender credit can be smart for you. You get to keep more of your cash in hand, and a slight higher interest rate won't have much of a long-term impact. But if you plan to stay in your home for a long time, that higher rate could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in extra interest over the life of the loan. So, are lender credits worth it? Here's the key. They can be, but only if you fully understand your financial goals and how long you actually plan to keep that loan. If you need the cash up front to cover moving expenses, renovations, or to boost your savings, lender credits could be a lifesaver. But if you can afford to pay the closing costs now, you may save much more in the long run by locking in a lower rate. The bottom line is lender credits aren't free money. Not at all. They come with strings attached in the form of a higher rate. And you have to make sure you run the numbers and understand the break-even point before deciding if they are right for you. So have you used lender credits or have you ever considered them? I want you to drop a comment below. I love to hear your story on it. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more brutally honest mortgage advice out there. And make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video.